In this session we're going to set the scope and priorities for your client. So once we've completed the nature of advice, we've set some objectives, we then turn to scope and priorities for your customer. So on this page we list the types of insurance that you will be discussing: life cover, income protection, mortgage protection, medical cover, TPD and trauma. On the left we have a very simple explanation as to what those benefits are designed to do. So for example, life cover pays out a lump sum of money to help someone important to you should you die. We have also indicated some common restrictions or exclusions that may apply. So for example, we know under life cover there is a 13-month stand down or exclusion on suicide. Under income protection or mortgage protection, for example, there is no benefit during the wait period. There's a maximum benefit period that applies, and items such as self-inflicted injuries or involvement with criminal activities are generally excluded. And under income protection there are benefit offsets such as ACC or other income benefit offsets in the event of a claim. On the right here we have our list of priorities. So under these benefits the default setting is required, so it doesn't matter too much if it's required or will consider. However, if for example a benefit is not required at all, we think it's a good idea to put some notes or some explanation as to why a particular benefit is not required. So for example, under medical insurance, if that's not required, we click on that button. It comes up with a list of what we believe are some common reasons or explanations as to why that particular benefit wouldn't apply, or the client's not interested, for example. So the client has budget limitations, the client wasn't interested in discussing this, or if there's some other explanation or reason, you can just type that in, click OK, and that information flows down into the notes field. And even within the notes field, I can add further notes, I can edit that, I can use the microphone to add additional material into that notes field, and that information will flow through to the SOA. So once I've set up my scope and priorities, I then click on Next, and this will take us into existing insurance details section. So make sure you check out our next video on that, or feel free to look through our library of other videos.